What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Gnabry, the right wing from Bayern Munich, and what an absolute gem this guy is. 84 rated, obviously right wing. I can't remember what he was last year because I feel like he weren't as good last year as he is this year. But for 23.5k on the Xbox and 27 on the PlayStation, for a budget right mid, absolutely fantastic. Really pacey with 90 pace, 82 shooting, 85 dribbling, 69 physical, which is a running theme throughout a lot of the right mids. They're predominantly fast, shooting is average, and physical pretty pants. This card has got 74 stamina, which, to be honest, I did use him more as a super sub after kind of playing quite a few games with him. He has managed to complete 2 FUT champions with me, both as a super sub. I think the first FUT champions he was in the team. The second one he was playing as a super sub, coming on at half time and really doing some work that way. He is a 4-star, 5'9", high attacking work rate, medium defensive. So overall, I was quite happy about him. Composure wise, not as good. I find that consistency with this guy is why I put him as a super sub. He's there mainly for the fact that he is quick and can kind of counteract the low stamina players on the opposition's team. Obviously being quite quick, you put him on at half time. If someone's been pressing you, more than likely they've already dropped to half fitness and he will basically just abuse that. Apart from that, this card is actually nice. The shooting wise is better than, like, for instance, Sterling, who's only got 78 shooting, I want to say, or somewhere around about there. And with something along the lines of a finisher, Deadeye, Sniper, I think the other one is, you're looking at a very nice shot on this guy. Like I said, you see him here again. This is just all you do with him. Run down a wing, and you can even pass it across goal like that and then easily get a goal. That is probably the most meta thing at the minute, and it's the sweatiest thing, but if it gets your goals, it gets your goals. That's the whole point. He can play left and right mid. I have found that. Like, obviously this goal does come from the left mid position, and even I have tried him as a cam, and even though he's not the best as the cam, he actually can play it quite well. On the ball, dribbling wise, I was okay with him. It weren't the most stylish of dribbling, but he does manage to kind of still keep the ball, which is always nice. Mainly the speed helps him with that, but it's not the most agile dribbling you'll find in the game. But apart from that, a relatively decent amount. Personally, the 4-star weak foot and skill moves is quite a nice attribute to have. Pace is fantastic, dribbling's fantastic. Like I said, strength is always an issue with a lot of the right mids, but normally you can kind of get away with the pace being the factor that kind of outweighs that, to be honest. And you'll see a lot of the time he's really good at that 1-2. Because of his pace, he's really good at getting that pass, going to, say, the striker or the cam, give him that 1 and 2 and go, and then just wait for him to get just past the defender, and he's absolutely going to blitz most people. I think the only people that really could ever catch him is like the Varane and Van Dijk kind of centre-backs. But again, you'll see here, he does score quite a few goals, and that's something I do like from him, and it's what I did take note on compared to a lot of the right mids that I have played with. And to be honest, I've played with quite a few now in major different leagues. So for me to have him still in the team, and for only being 25k, 24, 25k, depending on what console you're on, I was quite happy with that personally. I do think he is better than Sancho. Sancho was actually a real letdown for me this year. I thought they were going to really meta him out. Very much similar to Dembele, but for me, I just don't think they've done him as much justice. Hopefully, in the next FIFA or any sort of upgrades can kind of counteract that for me. I've given him a 7 out of 10 for value for coins. I do think he is decent for that amount of coins. I'd probably say he will drop to about 10 to 15k later on in the month. Probably a couple of months by now. 7 out of 10 for the FUT champs. Again, I probably would look at him more as a super sub than anything. And the overall, I'm giving him a 7 out of 10. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button down below. Again, keep sending in your suggestions and who you'd like to see. And let me know if there's any players that I've missed that you want to see, as well as informs, anything like that. I know I haven't really been doing major players straight out of release. I will be getting onto that more, but personally I like to try and take my time a little bit more with these. I see reviews, for instance, like Vela. Personally, I felt mine was rushed. I didn't have a huge amount of time, but I did manage to kind of get a few games in the way first, rather than seeing it being uploaded an hour after he's came out. I'd rather take a little bit more time, even if it takes an extra day. I feel like that gives you a bit more quality rather than me just going, you know what, let's play 3 games, he can get a couple of clips, they may not be the best clips, and we'll just go leave it like there. So let me know if you appreciate that more. Would you prefer to have an extra day of waiting for a review before me doing the player, or would you prefer me to just try and get him out no matter what? I'm interested to see. That's going to be the question. How quickly would you like to see a player out before actually getting a lot of games done? So apart from that, hopefully you enjoyed. Like I said, make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you all for the next one.